Good morning, viewers. You're welcome to today's broadcast. It is the 19th of December 2025. Of course, we are approaching Christmas, and everyone is getting ready to celebrate the season. Yeah. How you doing, sir?
It's a Mike. You know, sir. Thank God it's Friday. Of course, we are looking forward to the coming Christmas, and I know by God's grace we shall have it in peace and joy. Mr. Mike, let me say thank you to many manufacturers from January to December, even up to yesterday, that have blessed all members across of this land. God bless you, Mrs. Tina. Thank you very much, ma. Pastor Diko, every one of them, everybody have extended hands of kindness, benevolence, members of this land. May God replenish your pockets in great money. For Mrs. Tina again, thank you very much, ma. Pastor Diko, all of them, forgive me if I didn't mention the name of all of you. Please, I'm explaining my secret to all of you. We hope that by God's grace, God will continue to hold us in high esteem of preservation and trust. Thank you very much. Remain committed to City Stand, which I call greatest global City Stand. GG City Stand. It's prophetic, key to it. And global assistance greatest, you also be growing together with it.
All right, thank you so much. Recent morning to you.
Mike, good morning. There's no better way to say another very good morning to you. But today being another good Friday, I say thank God it's Friday. And I also want to extend my gratitude, my heartfelt gratitude to persons who have stood family, kept faith with this platform, but not in a particular order. I want to say, Mrs. Tina, I say thank you. I want to look it great, thank you. I want to say K. Odulaja, thank you. Mrs. Clara, thank you, ma. Uwa Biafra, Mr. and Mrs. Enoma, Odulade Big T, I say thank you. Mr. Andrew Bujimi, thank you, sir. And the likes, and not also forgetting Pastor Dipo, I say thank you, sir. Uwa Biafra, I say thank you very much. And
many of the
thank you. I cannot really realize the names, right. But you know yourselves, and I know that you've always kept faith with this platform. I want to say thank you to you all. Merry Christmas once again, and Happy New Year in advance.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Beautiful Friday morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. It's another day, and we are celebrating another Friday. This is an opportunity. Let me stand on the existing protocol already and say a big shout out to all the people that have supported us on this platform from January to December. A big thank you. Big thank you. God bless you all. Every one of you are awesome, and a motivating factor to us here. God bless you all. Let me also say a big thank you to Ms. Tina for the support, for the gesture. God bless you, ma. I want to say that we are gradually winding up, and City Stand still remains. I continue to be part of this program always, and make sure you share and like and keep us going. Thank you.
Thank you so much. What is it? Biafra Evangelist.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
How you doing?
I'm cool. Good morning, all our viewers. Thank God it's Friday. Beautiful Friday. Yeah. Glory be to God that we are alive today. Yes. Thanks goes to God. I will not fail to appreciate those that I will not forget it. You know, there's an adage that says, "Fowl no dey forget person or waiting, wey pursue am go during the raining season." People like Mrs. Tina, you send 100K that time during my house in case you don't forget. Yes. Baba K, who gave me 50K. Ude Zechima 50K. Ezenwata 50K. And I will not forget Robert Uche 100K. And Baba is it Adelaja Adedeji?
You must be able to call out their names.
God, all of you. And
no, continue.
You understand? No, yeah, glory be to God. I must be grateful, and I must
Next time you write it down.
I will have the list. That's what I will go back to my list now. Bring the list. God bless you. And I will not forget Anthony Uche. Yeah, one man, one certain time that gave me 20K to go and drink beer. Yeah, that day I wore blue. Yeah. You not remember? He said that man with the blue shirt. Yeah, just like I'm putting on blue today. Yeah. So God bless you. I say thank you to all our viewers, even Mr. Clara. I say may God bless you. Thank you, King Joe, both King Joe Oba and King Henry, and the Palace of the Palace. All of you, I say may the Lord bless you, or even those of you that I can't remember your name. May God bless you all. Thank God it's Friday, and thank God it's Christmas season. Yes.
Comes up on Thursday, right?
Yes, on Thursday. Yes.
Of this month.
Of course, by His
All
grace.
right. You want to say hi?
Yeah. Good morning, Mr. Maki Adekule. The good Lord be with you. And good morning, our viewers, wherever that you are. Remain blessed. Thank you for your blessing you are sending to me and all of us here. If I start to be calling your name, I don't think that we can move out here. But I want to say, you all that bless me, render your help into me. May God bless you also. And those who are not, I know that one day you will do. And for the general blessing, you have already laid up on city stand. May God continue to bless you people and your family one by one. Happy Christmas and Happy New Year 2026. Thank you.
All right. This morning we need to appreciate Sis Clara in the United States of America for blessing Mr. Felix, Biafra evangelist, and Lucky with the sum of 20K each. We need to say thank you to her. She sent me the money yesterday, which I told her I'll be delivering it this morning. 20K for you. I called you very early in the morning.
Yeah, you woke me up. No, I was sleeping, you know. The weather was on. I went to the parlor to go and relax. So when my phone green, I look at the time. It's too early now, just 2 minutes after 6. And Mike is sitting stand. What is happening? He says somebody early morning bless you. Early morning bless you. The breeze of the Xmas. May the Lord bless you. Thank you, and God bless you.
You still have another blessing this morning, but I'm going to announce it very, very soon.
Okay.
All right. I couldn't reach out to Lucky. The number was switched off. So I called Mr. Felix as well. That's around 4:30 or so this morning. So we say a big thank you to you, Mrs. Clara. She told me she wanted the money to get to everyone. You know, she has been blessing people for some months now.
Yes.
So we say a big thank you to you. We thank you for your consistency.
Yes.
May God continue to support you. May God continue to bless you, Mrs. Clara. Thank you so much. And to Mrs. Tina, who blessed people yesterday, we say a big thank you to you. Femi is not around. Gentleman Mike is not around. Gentleman Mike went somewhere. Femi has a burial for today, right? So we say a big thank you for blessing them all. Yeah, 50,000 to the likes of OJ, Femi, and 5 persons. She told me to do as I wish with the rest of the fund, which I have done. Thank you so much, Mrs. Tina. And this morning, the palace has done something very, very huge. The palace has done something very huge. All right, let me go to the comment section to see what the palace has done. He said, I see OJ Biafra pastor, Vincent. He was the UK guy. I'm coming. The message is running away. Please don't go away. I am not seeing Oyeze here. Message with this.
No, Mike, off my phone and audit again.
I see OJ, Biafra pastor, Vincent, Wazulike guy, and you, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Onyese. What?
I'm present, sir.
That is gone.
Mike, off my phone and audit again.
All right, King Henry has given everybody or gifted everybody 10K each.
Palace himself. I always say, KBAC. When they say king, in Yoruba that means Oba. And the only way they respond to this Oba is KBAC, unquestionable. King Henry, KBAC, may God bless you. Live long. Let me pray for you as they pray for a king in Yoruba land. Adia Pelori, Mr. Mike, you understand what I mean? The crown will last long on your head. But like I said, the food, the shoe of royalty will last on your feet. Echi Oba Ajel Okupe. That is, the king horse will reign supreme in the wind and in the forest.
Thank God you are the one interpreting it yourself.
Thank you. Because I know I want King Henry to understand the meaning of that prayer. That's how they greet a king in Yoruba land. May you live long as a king in your palace, King Henry. In Jesus' name, amen. I mean, Mr. Ojo, thank you very much, sir.
All right, Onyese is not exempted. Onyese, thank you for you too.
Yeah, I celebrate you, the king, the palace himself. I celebrate you. Thank you. And you have also, some time ago, surprisingly, surprised me. Kind of 100,000. Yes, that's Palace himself. He did it. I don't know what happened that day, but
give me
no, Mike, you have a special package from it already. You understand? I can tell you that, honest truth. But Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year in advance. The Palace, you see, one of the things that we know about a king is that when you visit a king, or the king's presence bring grace to the palm. Yes. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, King Henry. Palace.
King Henry, my joy no bounds. I want to say that a very big thank you to you. You remain a beacon of hope to many people on this stand. And I want to say a very big thank you to you once again. I know that whatever thankful message that I sent to you will never be adequate enough to measure up with your the ocean of kindness in your heart. Once more, I say very big thank you to you for being there. You've always been there, and I love you. Merry Christmas once again, and Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you so much. All right.
Oh, yeah. King Henry, may the Lord bless you. When you visit a palace, the first thing the king will do is to order for what? A cola. You understand? And a real king always offer a cola before a discussion. And that is what the king has done this morning. I say, may the Lord bless the king in the name of Jesus.
All right, thank you so much.
King Henry, Ototoma, Kachuku Gozegi, Chukwu kere ụwa niile, Chukwu afọ eke nkwọ ore Gozegi, ha ọbụla ị nwere ibido aka ka na-agazi onye che megide enwe ka ha ga-esi megide gị. Ike niile Chukwu nyere nọ gị, anọrọ gị, ezinụlọ gị, ndị enyi gị, ebe ọbụla ị nọ ka ha ma ga-esi na-aga kwurumaji. Amen.
Which one is Gurumaraji? That's all right. Let me go to the comment section and I feel like the presence of our esteemed viewers there. I have Gladys Oyabo here and say good morning to you, Gladys. You're welcome. Thank God it's Friday. All right, so Egbuna Kingsley, all the way from where? Spain. Madrid. You're right. Thank you, sir. Don't chop my money again. Because I no put bets. All right. We say a big thank you for joining us, Egbuna Kingsley. We also have Mike Daniels. That's a gentleman, Mike. Yeah, he's with us. I trust him. If he's not around, he would always be in the comment section.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. We have Ebere here and say good morning to you. She's watching us from Italy. Thank you so much for joining us, Ebere. Good morning. Also, all the way from United Kingdom, we have Andrew Ogunjimi. All right, thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Honorable Gunogba is here. From which country? 2000 for you, if you get it. Come closer.
He's from Netherlands.
Netherlands. Oh, you failed. Honorable Gunogba, 2000.
It's from London.
London.
Yes.
You failed. Honorable Gunogba, from where? From Biafra.
From
Honorable Gunogba, from where?
India.
India. That's very now. All right. Honorable Gunogba is watching us from Spain. So good morning to you. Thank you. Thank God my 2000 not come off my pocket. We have Young. Young is also here. We say saying good morning to every one of us. Said he loves everybody here. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Kinomos is 679 is also here. Saying good morning and Merry Christmas to everybody. Thank you so much. Udes Echima, all the way from
Italy.
Italy. I not put money on.
Italy. If I don't know the other person,
You are right. Zion is also here. Zion daughter, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. We have Arume Benjamin. Yeah, Arume Benjamin, it's been a while. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the program. He's watching us from Italy as well. Now, let's quickly move down to what we have this morning. The National Security Advisor, Malano Ribadu, has told governors in the country to beef up security. Of course, people are traveling this season to meet their families, to meet their loved ones. It's very, very important that they are well secured. All right, it is City Stand and Michael Adekunle. Let me quickly rush to the Punch newspaper to see what we have. Reps probe tax law tweets. PDP demands suspension. This is on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. We move down to page 7 on insecurity. Tinubu pledges state police to U.S. European allies. I will move down to page 20. World Bank to approve $500 million loan for Nigeria today. Unitide. NSA alerts governors to beef up security. This is on page 28. And down the paper, South African police shoot Nigerian man dead at traffic stop. Wow. This is a sad story. I hope Dabiri will respond to this. All right. All courts, Malamis, further detention by EFCC. He has been denied bail again. Former Attorney General of the Federation in a big mess. Nobody or no one is above the law. All right, local governments must get their money. Tinubu tells governance on local government autonomy. Says there is no autonomy without funded mandate. As APC showcases defected PDP governors at its 14th National Caucus meeting held in Abuja yesterday. We must create level playing field for new entrants, says Akpabio, and he has also backed President President Tinubu for his move about a death penalty for kidnappers in the country. I think that's a welcome idea.
Yes, Mr. Mike, it's a welcome idea. I see all this news you have read out. There are better from what Tinubu has just said as regards is the expression he has made concerning the state government should provide more security. There must be funding for local government autonomy. All these things. The truth about it is that how realistic is this team committed by Tinubu on it? How realistic he is committed to it? Now he asking the governors to build up security. Then let's ask ourselves, what level of security, what instrumentality of security that government command in Nigeria? Do they command police? Do they command custom?
But they are the chief security officer.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying, that how realistic is Tinubu's statement as far as this matter is concerned? It's just a cheap recast statement he's making. I'm telling you, I'm serious. When you ask a state government you are demanding a representative from them, of which you have no equivalent to come and to do. I mean, what are you? You are not fooling them. You are just fooling them. Even with this, you are we are food that we are not food. Government don't command any institution of security in Nigeria. The list is police. It's not being commanded by police. I mean by governor. How will they now give instructions to? They cannot even command commissioner of police of a state
to beef up security in their state.
Mr. Mike, with what? Where you want to beef up with what?
What's a wrong order?
It's the instrumentality of what you have. If you ask me to beef up security, you are asking me to beef up security with instrumentality of what I have in my possession. I don't have instrumentality of beefing up security. Where do I use to beef it up? You have it with just one about security. When I say this security should be beef up, there must be instrumentality that must be at the place at which I give instructions to that will carry out my statement, my order.
Does it mean they don't have authority over security in the state?
You see, my answer will come in two forms.
Okay.
You see, I want to first of all give kudos to the late lawyer, legal luminary in the presence of Akeredolu
of Ondo State.
And he was the one that mooted the idea of Amotekun.
Yes.
And Amotekun could also be likened to more or less the state police. And we also the feat they made when they started off, and they are still doing it. And you know, at the time, the state where Akeredolu Eswe was being infiltrated by all these kidnappers and terrorists. And with the coming of Amotekun, because I believe that Akeredolu was being proactive there, that was why we had that outfit called Amotekun. And Ekiti also joined, follow suit, and probably by extension to Oyo State. And you know, if we were to check, their scorecard, you will see that we really brought the incidents of all these security infractions to a lower head. And when you now say, coming back to your question that another has been given to the state governors to beef up the security, you and I know that the body that controls our security architecture rests squarely on the federal government, and which is being controlled at the center. The IG does not take orders from the governor of any state. Also, the commissioner has to also take order from the IG to be able to follow whatever any governor in their respective states. And if federal government say that they should be, we still have other paramilitary bodies that can also act, add up in the form of a value chain in the security architecture. And I believe that the president must have done that just to say, okay, you people should not just sit on your oars. You should rise up to the challenge and make sure that you do the needful by dotting all the I's and crossing the T's in terms of security apparatus in the country.
Mr. Mike, you see, my fellow speaker alluded to part of what I'm trying to say. Okay. Yes, in the sense that when you give an authority, you give an instruction to do something, there must be, there must be equipped to do that. The state commissioner of police don't take instruction from the state governor. They take instruction from the IG.
So you mean they are shifting responsibility to the governors?
You see, president is not
of the federal government to do that. Is that what you're saying?
Mr. President is not sincere. It's not being realistic. It's not being truthful. He must address, if you want solution to a problem, you address from the realistic point of view. What's the realistic point of view? And it is that the governors cannot give direct instruction to commissioner of police, and they obey outwardly. They must see if they say, if the governor has spoken to them, they say, okay, yes sir. But they will still seek clearance order from the IG, and IG too want to sense from Mr. President, hello sir. The governor will also say, should we comply? Yes or no sir? The governor will say, okay, go ahead and do what the governor says he wants through the commissioner of police. So this is the reality on ground. So if he asks the governors to do a security, with what? He said, what kind of gun does Amateku carry in Southwest? What about those states where we don't have paramilitary institution like Amotekun, like other states of the federation. So president is not truthful to. That's why I'm not. That statement is more political than seriousness. That's why I'm saying Tinubu is just playing politics with that statement. He knows that the government does not control any instrumentality of enforcement of security in Nigeria. This is Amotekun. Why don't say where we are by Amotekun? So what would they? So if they give something to commissioner of police, would they just take the order like that? No, they will still want to seek another confirmation from the superior, which is answerable to Mr. President, federal level. So if people really want a state government to be proactive and be security conscious and be acting on what he has just said, let him speedily approve state police for them. In that case, government can give the arrest instructions to the commissioner of police in their state.
All right, this brings me to it is told US and European Union. Okay. President Bola Tinubu has expressed confidence that Nigeria's security situation would improve with the creation of state police. Tinubu disclosed this while noting how he bragged to the United States, that's US, and European leaders that Nigeria will witness improved security when state police is established. When it's established. Every time. Deliberating on it. He spoke while addressing the All Progressives Congress, APC governors at the party's caucus meeting held on Thursday at the State House in Abuja. That was the 14th edition of the APC caucus meeting. But why is President Bola Tinubu bragging about policy that has not passed through constitutional and legal orders? Why?
Mr. Mike, our great outcome and global man, I'm telling Tinubu is just political. It's purely political statement. He knows his place to the. When would this be implemented? That's what I'm saying now. That's the question I'm addressing. To be established. That's the question I'm addressing. Tinubu knows that just play upon the intelligence of people. He knows that he will not give a threat to it until after 27 election. Madam Head. Tinubu knows details of a state government controlling coercive force like police that can counter the social they give to federal police to do otherwise in the state through election. He will not do that until that's what he's telling us that this is coming up, but not now. He won't tell them that. Certainly it won't come now, but it will come back. It will come after my second term must have been secured, protected, confirmed by the court of law. Yes, I'm now fully in charge of second term, secure. It's not in my. It's that time you now begin to see the state police is talking about. It will come. Because we are alive. You will see that that will not come up until after 27 election. But have been conducted, he has won, and his vision has been confirmed by Supreme Court. That's where you now begin to see that the president of that state police. That's number one. So this statement is a future statement, not something that will happen right now. No. It's not going to happen right now. Number two, the so-called. Okay, you have not talked about that anyway. I want to talk about. Okay, you be permitted to speak on that as well.
Yeah, I'm still coming back. When will this assurance become a reality? Mr. Vincent,
you see,
you are not pass through operational.
Mike, we have this government has employed so many semantics and giving herself that toga of assurance that all is well. You and I know that all is not well with our body politic. When you look at what is being played out now, you see that it's as a result of Trump threats.
Yes.
That he was coming to Nigeria with his military might, and they are trying to work around the clock to see that that threat doesn't fly. And that is why you keep on saying that let us keep on telling them that we are going to do the needful in order to ward them back from coming with their military might to the country. And that is why Tinubu is saying is, whatever he says that we are going to have a state police. We are going is a futuristic statement. It's not something of the now. And when you look at it, and to even have a state police, there are some orders to be crossed. And what are those orders? It has to pass through the National Assembly for it to fly. And that one also takes some hours, some days, some months before it can get a legislation. And you see that you see, from the House of Rep down to the Senate, and it has to be, assented to by majority of the lawmakers in both chambers. And for that to happen, because a lot of things, because that's why I say that when you have our democratic experiment, it's a bit slow project when it comes to concrete action to be taken on concrete issue that border us like security. That is why I say that all what is said is more or less has an undertoning of politics in it, because it is not something that you can just jumpstart and just start, spark it off just like that. I see that you are trying to light a match, and I want to believe that he's only trying to do that just to cool the heart of Mr. Trump from carrying out his threats. By and large, I want to say that it's a futuristic statement. Yeah. It's not ideal for the now, because there are processes to be taken for that to come to reality.
All right, I move to the comment section this morning. Emmanuel says state police is good. Let Nigeria practice little democracy. Yes. So every state should secure themselves. Yes. All right, we move down to Omorigbe, and what he's saying this morning: democracy is for the interest of the bad politicians, not the interest of the masses. Okay, thank you so much, Omorigbe. Okay, we move down to another topic this morning, but before doing that, Mrs. Clara is here this morning. Mrs. Clara, so good morning. Good morning, madam. I greet you, man. God bless you, man. Merry Christmas. We also have in Mafino and GOA. Good morning. My man. All right, good morning. Merry Christmas to you, sir. All right, let's quickly move down to local government autonomy. What the president said yesterday at the 14th APC caucus meeting. President Bola Tinubu has assured of his commitment to implement the Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy in Nigeria. To implement Mr. Mike's judgment. I think the Supreme Court gave that judgment earlier this year, right? No, last year. Mr. Mike, so what's stopping the process? That's what I was telling you, that this man knows the game of politics to the extent that it shapes his decisive decision that will better the life of Nigerians. It seems we don't understand what Supreme Court means. No. Mr. Mike, once a judgment is given, the fight starts. That's the final. Yes, from Supreme Court. Once the judgment is given, the fight of that judgment starts immediately with immediate effect. Nothing must delay. Now to implement, to do, you see what I'm telling you, that it's a futuristic statement. It's not what is going to be done right now. And the reason is being that, is he waiting for 2027? Yes. The more this is, by the time before you make money available to the government for direct, you're going to be in a position. Are you working for me or not? If you say yes, you get your money directly. It's delayed. It's delayed for political interest, for political reason. Otherwise, when the government when the Supreme Court has given a judgment, the effect of that judgment must start. Implementation must start immediately. But because you want to make use of it, do advantage of that judgment for some political interest, for some political gains. That's why delaying it. And Mr. Mike, I can assure you, before you see full implementation of that judgment of local government disbursement of their fund, it will be after 2027 election must have been conducted, after must have won, after the judgment of the government must have confirmed winner. That's why you now see him implementing that law fully. That in that case, nothing he has nothing to lose again. The money will not be conducted to the government. But he knows if he has been funding them, they can be building opposition against him. That's why he delays. So it's for political reason. That's just to tell you a situation whereby the judgment has already been given. Not to talk of the state police that has already been passed National Assembly. The one that government of the state, the institution of law of Nigeria said, go this way, and yet it's not yet implemented. Just to tell you that there is no sincerity of purpose in President Tinubu's mindset of statement saying, I will do this, I will do this. It's all tied to future. It's not what he's going to do now. And he will not do it until he has won the second time election of 2027, and after he must have been confirmed. And yes, he is now the president. That's if he won't do it at all. That's if he will even do it at all. Because let's hope
he will do it. But that's the way he will do it, not now again. Instead, it's from his.
All right. During the 14th edition of the caucus meeting, he urged state governors to ensure they don't interfere with the local government funds. But what sanctions do you think should be applied on state governors that interfere with local government funds?
You see,
I think the governors are the major problem.
the law, there's no ambiguity in our law. It's so crystal clear. And I believe that the ground norm is the Constitution, upon which Supreme Court rests its affirmative judgment.
Yes.
And without sounding immodest, I think the judgment as relaunched by Supreme Court on local government autonomy is so crystal clear. But what I found so worrisome to me is that President Bola Tinubu was also a beneficiary of our justice administration system when he was governor of Lagos State, when he pertains to the creation of other 37 additional SCDA development area. And when you look at that, one would have expected that he is coming to be the #1 citizen, and he will also employ that kind of gap of even throwing everything into our justice administration system to see that he holds firm, is really, rooted to the ground. But by and large, his body language shows that he's not really ready to really implement whatever the autonomy as evidently expressed by Supreme Court of the land. When you look at that, it shows that our justice administration still need to be thoroughly looked into in order to have a firm root of what a semblance of what a justice administration should be. And local government autonomy has already been agitated upon last year. And I believe that up to this moment, I found it very worrisome that why has it not been implemented up to the now? And when you look at what is playing out now, it's like a lot of politicking has gone into it. That is why the political will to implement it directly, I don't know what is holding them back. Because before now, most of the state governors, they've already taken as a buffeting spree, whereby they sit on local government money like as a free money. That is why you see that most of the local government, they found it very hard to implement some other core projects in their local government, because they still have to go cap in hand to the state governors to ask for their own share before they can start and in the process, if you are someone, a local government chairman, that you are not in the good books of your state government, then that money, getting it becomes so appealing to draw it out, so that then the people that you are supposed to superintend as a local government, they will not be asking for dividend of democracy, which you don't have the power to so do, because any mandate need to be fully funded. And I believe that if this thing is done the way it should, I think the tiers of governance will have a semblance of dividend of democracy.
Get penalty for kidnappers in the country.
Yes, because it's a very good move. Because I believe that people are not made for law. Laws are made for people. I can also bring into focus here what happens in China. Any act of corruption in China is death penalty. And you can see where China is now. They are among the committee of nations in the world. China is standing there. If such thing, but what it is that it's not just to say it. When you talk, you should be able to walk your talk. If the penalty is not being pronounced in that next meeting of APC, and it's been affirmed to take root and to work effectively, I believe that it will change the dynamics in Nigeria as a country. And everybody, whosoever want to, do such an act, maybe if one or two persons is being taken in through the law, I think it will serve as a deterrent to others who might want to follow suit.
Mr. Mike, I also have addition to that. The people that are actually carrying out this act of terrorism on the field, who are the kidnapper really, the real kidnapper himself, That presence is not should not only be meant for them. That what about their collaborators, their sympathizers? Mr. Mike, the Kebbi State governor said somebody commanded the military that was guarding the school. Pull out! And within 30 minutes, bandits came to that school, abducted the children. Who were the sympathizers of Boko Haram terrorists in the military that collaborated with them? That's number one. That presence must be sent to them as well. The moles, the saboteurs in the military that are destroying the life of our gallant military men who will give who will leak information to the terrorists that military is coming to come and attack you. They will lay ambush for them. That sentence must extend to them. Number two, government officials said Godswill said 30 million they said they gave to him. He was not given that 30 million. Meaning some government officials that went for that negotiation pocketed that money. Godswill said I was not given 30 million, they are lying against me. I have to come and say no. That means government officials themselves who are encouraging terrorism because they are benefiting from the terrorism by asking government one negotiate with them and they get money from government. They pay peanuts to the terrorists, pocket the money. Those one two government officials, that sentence must also be extended to them. Mr. Mike, that's not the only people that are involved. Do you know that how were these people able to make use of this kind of network to be making contact, connection, call, chatting without being traced? They have also penetrated to a network for the telephone line network of the nation that they already have pre-existing SIM that was registered with biodata of people, fake information which they cannot be traced. It should be extended to those people too. Everybody who collaborating with them, not the Godswill alone, the physical terrorists we know that are killing, that are invading our community people. All the collaborators, be it in government, be it in military, be in every situation of Nigeria, that system must be extended to them as well. So that yes, when you pick the terrorists who are the field men, the actual men in the field, then their collaborators, their sympathizers, their sponsors are also beneficiaries of that sentence. That's where you can now stamp out this matter. Otherwise, I'm sorry. If you leave it to them alone, no, we are not solving. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Okay,
Thank you very much.
Welcome once again. The president yesterday assured us of his commitments to implement the local government, the judgment of Supreme Court on local government autonomy. Why that promise? When the Constitution already guaranteed this? Why? I thought this should have been implemented
Mike,
long time ago.
You are very, very correct because it was expected that immediately after Supreme Court pronouncement, we were supposed to see all modalities worked out. Then another thing we need to ask ourselves, what are the modalities after that judgment? Do the federal government need to work out other modalities which they have not done, or they are just waiting for a certain time to begin to meet over that Supreme Court judgment on local government autonomy? If it is about modalities, because that judgment too, if you look at it very well, it has some level of corrupt tendencies in it, because no politician in Nigeria, including the local government chairman, can be trusted. So for you to implement such policy and for it to be very effective, you need to set up a constitutionally, legally backed up institution that will have the sole responsibility to monitor. If not, nothing.
Nothing will come out of this.
And that is where I'm coming from, that there may be possibility that the federal government is also working out modalities on how to protect, because I listened to Bola Tinubu. He said, please, this money should be given to the local government direct. That's what he said. The money should be given to them direct. They don't need to go to the this thing. But you know that so many governors in Nigeria are not comfortable with that arrangement, because they still want to see that at the end of the day they will give peanut to local government and all that. So if we're going to have that judgment and that policy to be very, very effective, we need to have an institution like EFCC related to that. Not this particular EFCC, an institution that will be responsible for every fund that is going to come from federal allocation to the local government, and make sure that it is adequately implemented, because this local government chairman you are seeing today will still behave like the state governors when that money comes to them. So at the end of the day, we will not be able to achieve a certain interest of which that autonomy is being passed as a law confirmed by the Supreme Court judgment. That is my fear, and the delay. I don't know what Bola Tinubu intend to want Nigerians to understand about the delay. And from his statement now, it does not look like as if the whole thing is going to start. Now he has come out to say it clearly. I don't see them implementing it, because I know.
Implementing it now.
No, yes.
So
maybe I don't know. It's supposed to have immediate, implementation. Immediately the Supreme Court pronounced that judgment on that there should be local government autonomy.
All right, DOA says place a political reward for Tinubu, and he will implement state police and autonomy within 2 weeks. A political reward. What do you have to say, sir?
My beloved brother, I must be honest to us. Everything we are saying here, Bola Tinubu is saying here, is a saying of the air, not on the ground. You want him to say something, and he's saying something. Because if you keep quiet, you people will say he's keeping quiet. So you want to speak what you people want to hear, that he will not carry out. That is not going to stand. When you're talking about the autonomy, you're talking about somebody having authority, standing on his own. Is that not so? That is what it means. So you are trying to tell me that local government want to stand on their own when Bola Tinubu have not entered in 2027, which is the primary goal of his. So anything at all that will stand or that may likely stand in this country as we speak now, let's wait until 2027 when Bola Tinubu enters office. If he enters the second tenure, then he will start to implement all those things so that those things will now work against any other government that will come after him. But for him now, currently, nothing is a statement on the air that doesn't have a foundation on the ground.
The same thing applies to creation of state police.
Yes, the same thing. Remember, thank God you brought this issue up. Remember what I told you. I say even state police, if we eventually have anything like state police, they will still control it the same way they are controlling our military, controlling INEC, controlling our judiciary, controlling everything in Nigeria. And I'm still repeating it again. And when you are having state police, you are trying to tell me that the governors and the people of a state will be the one in full control of their police. Is that not so? That a government like Bola Tinubu in person in power will not influence that state? Is that what you are trying to tell me? In order to gain power, what stop the governors from not saying no to his employment? Now, currently now, if he said no, will he kill you? But you see the way he's buying them over, and they are all joining APC. Tell me, even if you have a state police, will Bola Tinubu kind of person, will he not buy both the state police over to his own favor? I'm asking. So I've told you, and I still stand on my ground. Whether state police, I heard that he made it as a promise to USA and UN, whatever, European whatsoever. But to me, I see it as a political statement to them, because that is what they are expecting from him. as a number one citizen of Nigeria, and you are giving it to them.
Now let's look at this statement together. What he spoke at the 14th edition of the APC caucus meeting. He said, okay, there's a report here. The president said he's banking on the APC governors to ensure that state police succeed when established. Banking on APC governors.
No, you see, they have more governors than any other party.
Should it be a party?
No. What he's trying to tell you is that it should be seen that they should back it up because they seem to have the majority. The APC governors.
It seems everyone is backing.
No. Let me tell you the issue where I am seeing. No matter whether he said back or no backing, at the end of the day, he still have to go through the Senate and whatever and the process of legislation. But the problem is that, Mike, I think I said this thing before. Now that we are talking about local government autonomy, we are talking about state police. Mike, can there be a bridge, a constitutional bridge between the state police and local government police?
And that of the federal.
Yes. So if there's a bridge, if there's a bridge, then nobody can say he has overriding influence on the police, because we know actually that the state governor cannot control the local government security outfit. And this is exactly, look at what is happening. The people who are doing the real job, who are stopping these Fulanis all over the places, are ordinary people. Not even the police, not even the army. The local vigilantes. So now, if that bridge is there, we know that yes, state police is just within whatever they think they can control or supervise or provide security for. Then at the local government level, because I can tell you, Mike, honestly, these people you are seeing now, these policemen, will not want to go inside forest and something will choke them at the end of the day. They would not want to step their leg into Potopoto. They would not even want to, march 10,000 kilometers trying to make sure that the village is secured. They cannot do it. So, and that is why I'm saying of the opinion that Nigeria has a way of Nigeria. The system is too manipulative. So, if you bring that state police at a certain level, then the local government will now take the responsibility of making sure that every woman, every child, every elderly person who is going to farm anywhere is being protected under local government autonomy. So that if there's anything that has to do with election, the governor will not have overriding power on the states in terms of state police. Because you know that to a certain level, his oversight functions reach to a certain level. Then the remaining one, that will see security down to every human being's doorstep. Not only those who are living in urban areas will be provided by the local government. I believe that maybe if they are not thinking towards that direction, maybe they will look at if you don't do that, you see the one state governor, trying to use it against anybody at any particular time, and they can't be compromised.
How can the federal government and the state government ensure the security and protection of travelers on the road this really tight season? The National Security Advisor, Nori Badu, has ordered governors to beef up security.
See, my beloved brother, beefing up security is very, very important. But the issue is this: what are they going to be used? What are they using to beef it up? Because in a human factor of it, we have shortage. Because people doesn't want to join military again. They are running away because of the unprotective system we are running. Imagine a whole general, somebody like Oba, calling for backup at the point of death. The military could not be able to back up to save his life, and he was killed, and he died, and everything end up like that. You understand? So, one, there should be a beef up because they must encourage the citizens, the people,
You understand?
To travel.
To travel, not only to travel, to join the military.
Okay.
The force, that is one. Two, there should be an equipment, as in terms of that bullet gun or whatsoever, the arms should be to the level of a good standard to withstand these enemies. Not when somebody is carrying the latest arm of maybe AK-59 and you are still holding AK-47. You understand? Somebody is holding AK-47, you are holding Kwakatum. Kwakatum, like that my grandfather gun, Kwakatum. You shoot one, boom, you be kakaka, you begin to struggle. When somebody is grabbing before you, 20 bullets don't surround you already. So there should be folk like that. These are the strategies that should do. And at the same time, please, there should be discipline among them that they are going to deploy on the road. Because if you go to East, in the part of East, every junction, they are having police, they are having soldiers. But yet, kidnapping is going on. There should be sincerity among themselves to serve the nation, to serve the purpose of which they are deployed to the road. Are you hearing me? So these are the areas I expect them to do, or what the road I expect them to play. Sincerity is the major key of every success in anything you are doing. Sincerity.
I don't expect Nigerians to travel this time around.
Okay, but Nigeria, especially the
Because last week now, people have been traveling despite the security challenges.
And now some you know, this is the only period the Easterners want to go home and celebrate their Christmas. You know, it is not a Muslim festival, it's a Christian festival. So people want to travel wherever they are because that's the only thing that can give them that social fulfillment at the end of the day. You know, but there's something that I've never experienced in Nigeria before. That for me is one of the issues we're having. Mike, is there any possibility of 24 hours patrol on our major highways? Is there any possibility?
Don't you think it's happened?
No, it doesn't. What you see is checkpoint. And in between any checkpoint, anything can happen.
I don't know if it still happens in Lagos. It happened under former governor.
Yes,
Batunde
Fashola. It happened in under Fashola.
See, if it's a nationwide thing, because these kidnappers and these terrorist jihadists, you know, they have mastered some certain level. I'm not talking about within Lagos. Then from the where Lagos boundary ends, Ogun State will pick. From that place, Ondo will pick. From there, Benin and others. 24 hours. Let people be seen, you know, at every point, at every minute. Yes, you know, they are moving through and fro. That's the only way. Because I watched a certain video a few hours ago. In between where there's a checkpoint, a kidnapping happened. And they diverted to the bush. And you can see how funny those lonely roads are. So we want to see not only the Nigerian police or the military, we want to see what road safety, what is it called, civil defense, everything. Different types of security agencies, fully armed. On those express roads, there are so many lonely roads. Some of them you have to, you know, some of them are one way, but they're deep forest. That's when we talk about infrastructure. Mike, look at the Western world today. You know, see, you cannot enhance insecurity without proper infrastructure. You cannot. And that is why these people are having field day on daily basis. Just recently, about yesterday, you know, look at what happened. They had this themselves. They chartered the vehicle, and all of them were crying inside the vehicle. And when you look at them, they were carrying big cups like this. They say it's their brother. They are going to social location. I don't want to mention them. How can Fulani be come to another region and say they want to bury their own brother in another region. Who caught them? The people first, before the security came in. The people first. See, there's no how they will tell me that we do not need to understand clearly that even the local government need police, independent police on their own. If not, so that's the only way they can enhance security, you know, by making sure that at least at every point, and I'm not talking about those who mount roadblocks, because most of them now are wearing police and military uniform. So we want to see constant patrol within our expressways.
All right.
In addition to what you have said, like what I earlier said here, you and I know when robbery was reigning in Nigeria, because robbery has stopped. What is reigning now is kidnapping. When robbery was reigning in Nigeria, you will agree with me that most of the robbers, when you catch them, they will link you as well to some policemen who give them the guns, who give them the way to rob. After robbery, they will go and collect their own percentage. If there should be, even when you are parading the police, military, or whatsoever, let them understand, let them stand and understand one thing, that they are there to defend the nation, integrity, discipline, and ready to serve the people. Not to parade be the issue, you understand, but to stand for the truth, the reason why they are parading, not to collaborate with all these wicked souls in the country. That is the only thing can make people to have safety in their movement. Not just even in their movement, anywhere they find themselves, they will relax. Do you know that before when you see military around you, even if not one person without uniform, you have confidence. But now, if you have a military man by your side, you will be scared. Why? Because the way Nigeria have inflated our military put fear in our hearts. So let them understand, it's not only by parading, but please, as you are parading, know the purpose and stand on the simplicity of what? Integrity and discipline, and God will help us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Always really appreciate it. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike. Good, sir. Good morning, our most esteemed viewers. It's good to be here.
All right. Appreciate Mrs. Tina.
Yeah. Sorry, it almost escaped my mind. I want to use this opportunity to thank you very much, ma. You know, as usual, you have always done it. You know, so I want to use this opportunity to say thank you very much. I truly appreciate you from the depth of my heart, and I pray that God will continue to bless you.
Mr. Felix, Mrs. Clara, 20,000 naira.
Mrs. Clara,
for you,
I want to say thank you. West, God bless you. We really appreciate. God bless you.
All right. Thank you so much. Are you traveling?
Well, if there's no money, If I see the money, I travel. If that is 24 hours, 25 days, I'll move.
Despite insecurity?
I'm not afraid of that.
I'm not afraid of kidnappers?
I'm not afraid.
On the way?
I'm not a kidnapper. So, and then they say, can never see me. They can see me.
All right. On the issue of insecurity, what do you have to say?
Well,
what advice would you give the Eastern governors?
Well, this is one thing.
I know Igbos
most of them, a lot are moving on. Are moving home. But what I want to say about this state police, it is a very good development. If federal government can stand on it, say let governors create state police. It's good. What about security allowance? What federal government are giving the governors? Let them from there create state police. So let the state police control the state. If the local government, from there, all of the empowerment will come out. If Mr. Tinubu can do that, I will raise hand for him. But when he was governor of Lagos State, he created many local governments and he stand on it. But now that he have already become president of Nigeria, the #1 citizen, let him stand on his ground. Let that state police and local government authority come out, stand on their own. The government will move very well. With state police, I don't think that there's only people from any different state to come into the state. No, these people have already been empowered, and they will take care of the citizens. They say that they are for the people and for the property to protect. But this time around, other police that we have cannot solve the problem. And they have welcome that state police. A very good development.
But can it work in Nigeria without becoming no tools for political intimidation?
Well, this is the way I see it. Maybe Senate is going to the joint government. If it go that way, it is part of the joint government. But if we allow governors to bring state police and local government control, and they pay direct to the local government will do what? With empowering people. Things moving fine. That means that it is regional government we are. That is when I found out that Ahmed Tinubu tried to channel the government on. If you do so, that's good. No state will be complaining. If the local government will not complain, we see a lot of job in the state. That's a very good development. But let's say the governors are greedy governors who will not allow such things to happen. If they love their country or they love their citizens, let them open their hand straight forward so that people will see it and everything will went fine.
All right,
thank you.
So
God bless.
I asked Jack if at the end of the day it will become tools for political intimidation. We're talking about state police, question of state police. President Bola Tinubu told the United States and the European allies that he will make sure that state police does not fail in Nigeria. What do you have to say, sir?
Yeah, I want to say, I have always been an advocate of state police because I know that is where the solution lies. A situation where you empower the indigenous people to protect themselves, where you have in their state, their police in their state empowered with sophisticated arms to protect themselves, you will get solution there. We may not get 100% right, but there is going to be solution. But because we have leaders who think more of next election, not about the lives and welfare of the people when it comes to protection. They always think of themselves. So a sitting president in Nigeria will be thinking, I have another one term. If I allow a state police, won't they work against me? You understand? So these are challenges that we expect that our leaders should come to that reality where they want to prioritize the lives of every Nigerian, which is more important. Security should be prioritized. It is a major issue. We can even go beyond state police and even further it to local government police. So that when we talk about autonomy, we are talking about autonomy to the local government and we are narrowing it on finance. We can broaden it by saying that autonomy to local government also is extended to security. You understand? They should have a security that protect them so that the local government chairman should be seen to be the chief security officer of his local government, having security under his watch and control. You understand? And in that way, we can begin to see semblance of, security that we have not seen for a very long time. You understand? So these are challenges, and I will expect that we cut down on politicking. Aside from yes, and good governance. That is what we need now. Good governance, because we have a population that keeps growing, and when you have population that keeps growing, and then we continue to go around the cycle with the type of security that we have now, it's going to be disaster, in waiting. So a lot needs to be done in the area of security, also in the area of welfare of the securities. A whole lot of time now. You just mentioned what the Ribadu said, pertaining about beefing up security. You understand? This is yes. This a lot of criminalities are bound to happen during this period. Criminals are strategizing on how to attack innocent people, to either maim them, kill them, or cut away their properties. So we when you have, most of the time if you travel, you understand, it is like a routine. If they say beef of security, they put roll down, checkpoint. What they do is to take money. So if you really look at the welfare of securities, they should be well paid. Their salary should be reviewed. You understand? And then there should be other incentives they should put up incentive aside from their salaries. It's unfortunate that today Nigerian police buys his uniform, but if you see a policeman that cheat up today, he spends money to do that. And it is wrong. How can you put me out to work and then you say even the uniform I put up, I have to buy it? So this thing should be looked at, and then the security should be, highly, empowered to do their job. There should be training and retraining.
What about local government autonomy?
Local government autonomy.
Delay.
The delay, you see, okay, look at it now. We had the recent time when Tinubu came on board newly, we were hearing local government, it has become enough. But up to today, they are under the control of
not implemented.
there is, look at it now, a local government chairman is just there as a stooge. The governor decides everything. And if you want to go contrary, you are suspended. You understand? The reason is because he decides who becomes the local government chairman. So all of these things should be corrected. We want to see a local government that is truly a local government chairman, who is in charge with all the power vested on him.
Independent.
Yes, independent, yeah. That is it.
Well, first and foremost, I would like to say that when things fall apart, the center can no longer hold. We are in that situation now in Nigeria in terms of security. I will give you some weeks ago or last month when President Tinubu said, withdraw all VIP police, withdraw them away from them. Look at how they are crying. They say, no, we are not secure. We are not secure. We are not. No, you can. That means the government in power knows that insecurity in Nigeria is coming from them. The common people travel by road, while these big men travel by air. I guess they just remove insecurity. They don't remove security from them. They started shouting. That means they don't want the good thing for the common people in Nigeria. I want to say, Mr. President, late Sonny Abacha said, if insecurity continue in a country within 24 hours, the government of the day knows something about it. The government should sit up. It's not a matter of state police or the other. I want to tell you this, with all the way, I don't want it to happen. If military take over Nigeria today, do you think the insecurity will continue? Capitally, N-O. It will not. But these people are playing politics with it. They are romancing politics with it, to the detriment of the citizen of Nigeria. Where are we going to? Look at all these things that is happening. Okay, in Lagos now, if you are in somewhere at Berger, you see the way this big trailer are coming into the country. You will begin to wonder. But the thing is just that the individuals, people around the area knows that they have certain things to do. They know foreign people. But in the northern part, my brother is my brother. My this is my brother. That is why they have been able to penetrate them. But in this area, we don't so much have bush, forests in Lagos. So most of them cannot really go into it. I want to say Nigerian government should wake up to their responsibility. One of the constitutional this thing is that you must protect the life and property of the people. Then the security people should be well paid. They should be well paid. Politicians are more paid than the security people, which is a slap on the Nigerian people.
Amayago says you people want to squeeze palm wine from stone, and police salary buy bag of rice today compared to time of Raji Fashola. No, definitely no. All right, your advice to travelers?
Well, first and foremost, I will advise the traveler, if you know you don't have that faith, or maybe you've watched some things that stay. After the festive period, you can travel. But as it is today, I will advise that if you have something that is very, very important to do when you are traveling, you can go. But if you don't have anything tangible, please stay. That's my own number take, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
Yeah, good morning, Mike. Please allow me to step on the protocols. And I want to just thank the Mother of Israel, Madam Tina. Mike always deliver your message to us, and I think we keep growing from glory to glory. God will bless you. God will bless your generation to come. You are doing this for humanity, and we ourselves we will not let you down. We know what you're doing in our life. Thank you very much. And so for the others, people that have been supporting City Stand, God bless them all. From January to December here, it's not easy for them to start by someone. God bless you all. That's it.
Thank you so much. Good morning to you.
Yeah. Good morning. We are very grateful. We are grateful to all of you. Just like what you have said, from January to now, it's not a day job. It's not easy, but I know that with God on your side, we are moving forward. Give you thanks. We are very grateful. God continue to protect you and bless you.
If state police is the solution to the insecurity we are facing in the country, why has President Bola Tinubu delayed?
Yes, that's the question we have to ask Mr. President. This will cushion the effect of this insecurity. And I keep saying there are some projects in which Mr. President have to deem it fit for as for first things engagement that he has to put on. And if the state police are being on ground now, we will not be having all these bandits occupied spaces, occupied different regions. And I can say the media people of the Mr. President, they are not doing any job at all, and they are not even telling him the truth. The people that surrounded the presidency, they are not telling the president the truth, because I've been hearing of the state police for a while now. Why? What is delaying it? That's one thing. You have all the government to yourself. You have all the legislature to yourself. So what is delaying that state police? I mean, I don't know. I look at people being killed all around, and with state police, that will have cushioned the effects. So to me, is the president now we need to, put our drag nets on because we need that state police. That state police will be of a help. Imagine the central police they are using is not working any longer. You have to, before you take any permission, you have to contact the commission, the head of the police in Nigeria, and which is not supposed to be. Every region ought to have its own state police, so that any criminals, we will know his identity, we will know where he comes out from. If you need to steal in my domain now, we will know where you come from. We can easily go to your family and to fish you out, and it's going to be a shame to the family. And that state police will have relinquish all this insecurity that we've been witnessing. But I don't know, Mr. President, I can't say wake up, but it's enough for us to be sleeping in slumber, for the terrorists to be encroaching us. And I can see now, this is the festive time. Are we going to celebrate a dirty December? Not even a Lagos dirty December. I'm talking of in my own state. Are the people they are going to celebrate a dirty December that will be in their history book, that is the worst of the December they have. Bloody December, bloodshed December. We don't want that. So, Mr. President, your children on the street, their life matter. Nigerian citizen life matters. Please, and please, my president, do the needful. Please, I'm begging, do the needful.
What about local government autonomy? Because implemented.
I think they're collecting. The money is coming to them silently. I did that investigation silently, because they are not allowed to do the whole issues. The money is coming to them. 800 million is what these guys collect every.
Have you heard what the president said about
I have not.
implement it. So it's committed.
But
Implementing it to implementing Supreme Court judgment on it.
But you know what, Mike, as it is now, some of these local government, they are benefiting
it's just
some cash.
That
Yeah, I think I can tell you, they did, but the money they are collecting itself, they are allocating to them. Some of them are getting 800 million every month. So that one alone, me, I believe that they can do enough. Then the president, I don't know why he has not been able to ratify all these issues. I don't know. Everything is just getting too slow. We don't need to go on slow motion any longer. Please, let's hit the ground running. The ground needs to be hit running. I mean, there's a lacuna. You create a lacuna for people to be entering. We are on the ground now. They created a lacuna for me to be bashed. I don't expect that, and I want, the right strategy that will tame all this problem you're having, because you said you can do it, and I really believe in you that you can do it, but the timing is what matters.
Kule, why are you complaining? This is coming from good fruit. Kule, don't say that. Who is working in Nigeria is good. There is food for the masses, good roads, constant lights, good hospitals, security, and all of that. Tinubu to 2031.
Yeah, Tinubu, I still stand by Tinubu, but I need to call them out. I need, but I can say what my brother may be a jester, a comedian, so let me just take his.
All right, make Taiwo Odunlade forgive Kunle and pay him his monthly salary. All right, what do you have to say about the creation of state police?
See, the creation of state police. When you say state police, see, let's all go back to memory lane. When Marwa was the governor of Lagos State, he created an atmosphere. It's an Operation Sweep. Would you remember those days? Operation Sweep. They sweep all them out. So instead they even copy from Marwa, Operation Ballet, Operation Sati. What are we trying to say? Sincerity is the wrong answer. When you are sincere, just like what you are saying here now, I can even be happy that Kule start coming to our side and say it's like the president is sleeping.
I'm not coming to your side.
You don't say that, you don't say the president is talking. You say the president is, you say the time, you say what are you doing? You are supposed to implicate. You say engagement. That is not engagement we need to be doing. Yeah, that is what I'm doing now. I like your language coming to your own side. You are not you don't believe in anything. You are not believing in us. You are not believing in us. You are not believing in us. I'm not listening to that. I'm coming to your word. We not allow you. I'm coming to your word. You are not accepting the delay. I'm not in your space. I'm the president. I'm not in your space. That is who I am. Yes. Because that's who I am. Yes, you guys trying to understand that. And they have to realize that the president is getting too low. He too sleep, please. He's sleeping. He's lying down. Okay, let's you don't agree. I'm coming down with you. Okay, now why don't say, hey, don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. Don't interrupt me. You are getting lost. I'm not happy that we are now waking up for your slumber. You are waking up for your slumber, and you are telling the president that he's getting out of hand.
Why would I tell the president?
That's why you are getting. You are waking up for your slumber. Because yesterday you never believe us. Now you are believing that the president is sleeping. That's why all implication, no one is implicated. Somebody told her that local government autonomy, how long was that? You don't go to over year plus, and the deal is not done. A president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria said, let this be done. Who is who to cut out the goodness? But because they are not where to be told. See, Mama came and said, Operation Sweep. See, you said state police from the beginning. You are advocating for it. Now you not get to power. What is holding your hand? What's holding your hand? What are we talking about here?
You, the insecurity.
We are talking about the welfare of the giant soldier. We are not talking about you come again. You come roughly again. That's just everybody is my messenger.
Go and join soldier. Everybody should go and join soldier. Don't you have a key? Don't you have a wife? One of the one is social protected. Social protected by the you are always wrong. You people are okay. We are always doing join soldier. Okay, we are going to join soldier. The sincerity of the government, the sincerity of the government is zero. The government is not bringing the truth. See, yesterday everybody went to soldier. Yesterday, Nigeria just say come and do it. Nigeria will run for go and do it. But today, nobody want to do it because it's a wrong of the organization. The government don't handle this accordingly. That means they are not. You are not zero. Can you imagine what this guy just said now? A policeman has to buy a boot, has to buy uniform. Likewise, soldier. Okay, where's the money? The corruption of the president. Is the corruption on ground? The president. You put that to the president. You say corruption. Who is the head? Only you. Who is the head of the corruption? Only you. Who is the head? You can I like your language. You say that corruption. You don't even know what I'm saying. Now the corruption. Now the corruption. Now the corruption. You don't know also you know where the corruption is coming. Who is the head? You know who is the head of the government? The head of the government is Jagaba. Jagaba said carefully. A corruption owner is Ada. You do make I pray you have one of every day. I pray you have one Jagaba. Jagaba's face is systematically failure. Can you bear it? Yes, only one. Now you the end of person. Every day the same. Every day now the same. Every day the same story. No positive. Why? Go to your state. Go to your state and see positivity. Where's the money? Different states. The world is a global world. Anywhere the development is going on there, everything under Jagaba, nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. You have assumed that you can never have success. Come to Nigeria and say, talk about the president. Zero. The president have assumed that he does not qualify to be there. Exactly. Who is qualified? If fail his test, let me know. It is my turn. And he got there. Let me go. People were there when they qualified. Somebody was there yesterday qualified. Somebody was there. Where is the record? Which record? He came. Antelope chasing out. He says a lion of them. Where's the lion nation? Where's the lion nation? Now, can you know? You are negotiating. You say you are a good man, you are a liar. At the end of the day, there is no positive arrangement that you are put in place. Stop police. And they are killing Nigeria on a daily basis. Nothing is protected. You don't have action. Action is language. You don't make enough of where your eye. There's no eye. There is no capacity. The government of the day is failed Nigeria woefully. The issue is that it actually the government allocation. They don't know everybody. The trust and the million. We have done the president just said for the trust and we believe we have for Ahmed Tinubu is has become a reality that he has failed woefully, because we know even before he become a president is a true politician, specific one, uncomparable. You understand? That he coordinates. We know when he was coordinating, he was handling the whole Southwest under his palm. Yes, we know that. But now he has seen all those things and know the weakness of this country. We know the weakness of this country. And when he's only also a criticist that criticizes the government in power, then as an opposition, now he has emerged. He has emerged as a president. He knows all these things, know what Nigeria is facing, and he could not do any. And things become worse under his nose, under his own watch. So what are we going to say about him? So all his ideology, all his political tactics, everything he has about politics, he knows about politics, have become failure. He failed Nigeria woefully. That is why all of us are crying. Why are we crying? Because we know he is very, very good in politics. You understand? Very, very smart. But now he emerged as as a president, he could not do anything. He could not do anything. He couldn't even save his citizens. The citizens are dying on daily basis, and he was there. Doing nothing.
Part of the country that is happy with
doing nothing. It's only Lagos State. It's only Lagos State because of everybody, the numerous people that are here, and there's no push for this. Even wants to develop. That kind of just land your arm. That is why we are lamenting. That is why we are saying that he has failed woefully. He failed woefully because he couldn't solve even a single bit of Nigeria problem. He couldn't fulfill, he couldn't solve. The most importantly is the killing that is ongoing every day by day. Every day by day is so alarming that even the foreign world are even saying, putting in finger and saying, who are those sponsoring all these terrorists? Tinubu under his watch could not bring them. If your hands are straight and you know you want to do it right, present all those people sponsoring terrorism, sponsoring killings in every way.
Are they not in EFCC now?
Present them, present their names. Yes, present their names. Let Nigeria know, and let them face the reality. Send them to jail, so that Nigeria could have a bit of peace.
Everybody will be afraid.
The rest will take example.
Where is the high-profile man now sentenced to
nobody, and they're not doing anything. Kanu to life imprisonment. You see how ridiculous the government is. Kanu is sent to life imprisonment. What about Kanu deserves anything. They parade themselves, not the parade, and make themselves free. Somebody that is negotiating for the freedom of the people, you know, sentence of that movement. The government, my people perish to come. The last man, my people perish. Don't let us be a perish. A killer, don't let us be a perish. Where are we? And you are all government stupid man that will be supporting what Kanu was doing against the whole country. Against the law, and the US is what we make up, and it's what you put that Kanu, you know people are bad, you push Kanu to where he is today. When there's a law, when there's a law in his life, don't know against the law. The lives of our Olowo went to jail. The lives of all these protesters, all these is it Abakoba you want to start? Is it Falana you want to say? You guys should get the fuck up. Sorry, which one? Which one? All his statements, all what Kanu said has come into manifestation. All the things that Kanu said came into manifestation. Came into and they have said everything, and they said, why do you now say that? And the people that are there operating, eating with the government. Government have been is giving them ransom every day by day, paying them ransom. And they use the ransom to buy ammunition. Yes, that is it. And you sent Kanu to prison, life imprisonment. What is the younger ID? What is his offense? What is the offense of that young guy? And you send him to what is the offense that Kanu? What is his offense that you send him to life imprisonment? All the things Kanu mentioned, all the things that Kanu said, even before 15 years ago, all of them is manifesting now. All of them are clamoring. All of them are crying. Then what is the way forward? Tinubu, what is the way forward? How are we going to celebrate this Christmas? We are not even crying for hunger again.
Okay, there's no hunger.
We are not crying for hunger. We are not crying for killing every day.
They are not crying for hunger.
No food.
Food is in abundance.
Which food? Where is the food? Where is food? I say we are crying for killing every day. No be every day. The rice here. Food not food here. You have money. Food not food here. You have money. Why would you have that small money? If na Congo, one Congo you buy. Not be rice. You have money to buy. Not be rice. You must buy the whole, what's it called? How many people want to chop the Congo? How many people? That means you double your school. You double your mafia. You double your Congo. You double your how much you buy Congo? Bring 1,000 naira to buy Congo now. Can you buy? I say rice is available now. I say bring rice everybody. Congo. You know 1,000 naira. 1,000 naira. You know 1,000 naira. You are an ingrate. You are an ingrate. You are an ingrate. We are not saying the reality of ground. Not even hunger now. You can manage your hunger. You can manage your hunger. No, but you will be in your house. You will be in your house. Then come and kill you. Out of us all. Hold 2027. If there's 50 out of us all, 2027. It's not like it out of us all. God, millions of Nigeria, they are waiting for that day. You don't know what you will be talking about. You came, say I'm a lion. I tell you, chase you out of the forest. Now Nigeria is begging, suffering. For 2027, the days will be noble and your heart will go back to Bodilo. It will go back to Bodilo. God, see, Nigeria will speak. Your brother, I tell you, say your brother, Makinde, your brother, or your state government, you say it's Nigeria against Jakaba. Not against against oh, Nigeria. You. I will just say you know because you know only you can know politics. You know politics. You know nothing about politics. So you just the part of popularity. It's not popular anymore. What is you know politics. You know politics, you start working, everybody, the five by five, entire APC. APC say, APC say, the money they have been sending to you, what is it doing it for? You, when last you go to Okebelu? When last you engage the people coming outside, you are crying. Let me tell you, we are not, let me clear you. I am here in Lagos. Yes. But I and you understand that this Abia governor, what is his name? Is the best governor in Nigeria. He's doing marvelously well. He's my best governor. Me and you are here. And you are here. Are you engaging him? When last you go to Oyo State? Pay part of you know. When last you go to your state? When last you talk to go and help your human, your citizen? When last you go to your privileged citizen? When last you go? You still there in Lagos. 24 hours. You still there. Yeah. From January I don't travel like 4 times this time. 4 times to see my people in Osun, to see what is going on in my area. You stay Lagos. All of you not be Lagosians. You know. Are you Lagosian? I'm not counting myself as Lagosian. I go to my state. I go every time. I don't go. You go away from me. You go away from me. I can't myself. I go come there. Oga Tinubu is a failure. Complete for your own stand. For your own stand. But to me, we've never had the president. The first president we never had. We are having now is the minister Bola Tinubu. All your states. I know. All your southeast. I know. All your southeast. You see a new voice. A political new breed that they can, engage with. Politicians all your states. Wait. Politicians around east, they are just following him out because of the money. He will go and borrow and shake them. All of them, they have allowed. What is follow who know it? Is it manipulating? Follow who know it? Tinubu know it. That's why all of them they will be able to assemble them. All your state governors, they are behind him because he know road. And that road will take you into the country down every day. What are you benefiting from this government? Attack, I know that road. What are you benefiting from? What are you going to do? You know. Go and ask him. You see, you're not benefiting from it. You are crying every day. It's an ideology. Ideology is what you your brain needs to be full of ideology. So what are you now saying? Ideology that you have nothing to show with all ideology. I don't have anything to show with ideology. say I want show I want a balanced country that my children will benefit from.
I respect Tinubu as a great politician. I know when he ruled Lagos State for 80 years, he was not in good time with federal government in the time of Obasanjo, but he did marvelously well. He controlled his state, not only the state, the whole Southwest. He hold them, and control them. But now he has becoming the president, knowing the problem that Nigeria is facing, and everything become everything become everything is allowed down under his own watch. Then he tell you he has ideology. Which ideology he has? Let him manifest this ideology, not by using money to buy politicians. Not by using money to buy politicians. You use money to buy all your governors to be in your one party. You think that one will lead you to another
change of ideas. Interesting for the polity. So I'm a respecter of complicities, complicity of ideas, complicity of people. And so I know we are not evenly wired. We are not wired the same way. Different folks, different scope to different folks. So it's good. It's healthy for the system, provided it's done maturely.
But why the delay in policy implementation? The administration of President Bola Tinubu.
Well, I've always belonged to that school of thought that believes that Nigeria's problem, as it were, is not basically about the structure. It's always been about the implementation. Our laws are always observed in breach. Policies observed in breach. We find out that, and it's not meant to be. The difference between theories and practicals, difference between what is written on paper and what is executed, what is eventually implemented. So it's not meant to be in civilized climes. There should be a very good nexus, a very good meeting point between theory and practice. But here in Nigeria, it's pretty unfortunate, so appalling. There are more often than not, you find out that what is seen in the field is a diametrical departure from what obtains on paper, what obtains in theory. So we need to step up our game. That's what I'm not trying to justify. And I'm not trying to defend people at the ends of affairs. So we need to raise up our game. We need to step up. We need to bend backward. We need a kind of paradigm shift from the old order, the old system, the old trajectory of trying to dilly-dally, of trying to food drag when it comes to policy implementations. Even justice in the judicial system, it's often said that justice is delayed, justice is denied. And so whenever things appear to delay, find out that they are not efficiently done. In engineering, same goes in engineering. So one of the key indicators, key indices of an efficient, effective setup is timely delivery of justice, timely delivery of a project, timely submission of meeting your as and when due, your ultimatum, your deadline, as and when due. And so that's how you get to know an efficient, effective system. But the reverse is the case here in our polity. So we need to raise up again. We need to break away from the old order, the old system, where we prevaricate, we rigmarole, official bottleneck, official bureaucracy, and all of that in such a way that at the end of the day, the purpose for which the theories, the project is instituted will be defeated by the time you over delays. It becomes even justice found out at the end of the day, some ruling, some party, it becomes a mere academic exercise. Because events have overgrown it, they have been overwhelmed by events. So they become a mere academic exercise. Because events have overgrown it. So we need to watch it, we need to step up our game. I don't subscribe to that school of thought. It calls for caution, it calls for alarm, it calls for all hands to be on deck. For every right-thinking fellow to come together and find a lasting solution to that unfortunate scenario.
We should be doing on this now. Is it the president or the whole cabinet?
Like I've always told people, I believe in a working system. I believe in working institutions. A working system. I believe our institutions should be strengthened, and our processes should be strengthened. So it's that time we started demarcating, differentiating between processes are individuals, institutions are so the issue on ground goes beyond Mr. President. It permeates every aspect of our national life. Be it in the judiciary, in the public service, in the organized private sector, organized civil sector, in our agencies, parastatals, and every arm of government. We need to watch it. It goes beyond Mr. President. Because we find out that beyond Mr. President, talk of contract implementation, for instance, find out that beyond Mr. President, there is a due process unit, there is the monitoring group, there is the Minister of Demand. So at times it's interesting to know that most of us on the pages of newspaper we hear about projects approved, money approved, but eventually find out that money released is even different from money approved. That's a problem on its own. Money approved being different from what money released. You get to hear on the pages of newspaper so amount of money is being approved for this. But at the end of the day, you find out that it's only 30-35% of the money that is eventually get to the end users. So how do we reconcile that? So it goes beyond Mr. President, because there are too many middlemen, too many middle offices to pass through before getting to Mr. President. It's interesting to know that most of the so-called failures in our administrative system, and Mr. President is oblivious. He never gets to know. He doesn't know much about all these failings in the system. So it goes beyond him. So we need to strengthen our institution, strengthen our agency, strengthen the processes, and break away from the old order, all those bottlenecks. Official bureaucracy, all those things that constitute clogs on the wheel of our progress. We need to do away with them.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Johnson. I really appreciate your comment.
Once again, it's a delight to be back on the program. Merry Christmas to you guys in advance. God bless you.
All right, God bless you, viewers watching us currently on the platform. We say big thank you for staying good to the channel. Please, if you are watching for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Also share the program to your loved ones. We're back here tomorrow with more interesting stories. I'm Michael Adekule. Please stay safe.
And data is life. Data is life. To Lagos within 2.5 hours from Odumosho to Lagos. In between where I landed in Lagos, that's 7 up to Computer Village where I was going. My first point of call yesterday was Computer Village. I spent another 2 hours. In between 7 up to Computer Village. If I had known them, if I very agile when it comes to trek and slowly. It's a trackable distance now. 7 up, 6 what of Femi? Oh, you lost a family member. So sorry about that. I'll send my condolences. What of Edmond? Solajide. I see you here today.